Hello everybody, welcome back to another Disney Pixar Cars video on my channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day and welcome back. And in today's video, we're going to be doing Q&A Part 2. Now I know I said I was going to release it a couple days after the first one, but it's been already like a week. So I do apologize for the wait, but yeah, I'm going to try to get into this as fast as I can. I don't want the video to be too long. I'm going to try to limit it to about 20 minutes. If not, it'll probably be more or less if I complete the questions quickly. Of course, in the back, got some more cars there. Mrs. the King 2-pack. Matthew True Blue McCrew. Russian Racer. We got Polly Puddle, German Lightning McQueen, National Lightning McQueen, Kit Revster, and of course, Pizza Planet truck over there, which you guys can't really see, but yeah, very, very amazing. Of course, if the video is a little bit low audio, I'll fix it during editing and stuff, but if it is, then it'll probably stay the same. But, yeah, so let's just get straight into it. I'm going to try to go as fast as I can right now. So, yeah, I believe I was on, like, if I remember correctly, I think I read... Okay. Sorry for the big pause there, guys. I was just kind of focusing on the questions, remembering which ones I read and which ones I didn't. So, yeah. I got another 2 pages of questions I'll be reading for this one. So, yeah, let's just get straight into it. Now, the first questions are by Anthony Moore Wong. And, he asks, do you play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? No, I do not play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I know it's sort of like maybe like a Nintendo type game, but I'm not really into Nintendo. I'm not really a big fan. I don't play Nintendo games, so I don't really play that much of them. I don't actually play them a lot ever. The only times I've ever played them is if I was like a friend's house, and that's usually just what they have. That's the only time I'd actually play it. But yeah, I really just don't really play any of those type of games. Then he also asks, what was your worst year in your Cars collection? Probably my worst year was 2020. A few reasons why is because we could barely go to stores, so I wasn't able to get too much of the 2021 cars. A lot of the 2020 releases that were new, I actually missed out on. Just like the Cupcake Line McQueen, I missed out on Metallic Mater, I missed out on a whole bunch of like the other ones. I really didn't miss out on a lot of cars that last year, so I really wish I was able to get more of them, but that's probably just the worst year because some of the best cars were released that year, and I barely got any of them, so, yeah. Then he also asks, what are your thoughts on Dancing with the Cars? My thoughts on Dancing with the Cars is, it was pretty great. I really did like that little Disney Plus short. I really wish that you actually saw people talking. It would have been better, but still, I think it was an amazing short overall. 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Then he also asks, do you speak Spanish? Well, no, I do not speak Spanish. I've never really learned the language. I do know some words, but it's just pretty much the numbers. That's pretty much what people who don't speak Spanish really know, are just the numbers. So I don't speak Spanish, but I don't know, I may learn it someday, but not really sure. I don't speak it. So yeah. Then he also asks, do you like Wreck-It Ralph? Yes, I do like Wreck-It Ralph. I think the first one, I think the original and the sequel movies are both amazing. I like the sequel one better just because you got to see like a whole bunch of Easter eggs inside the world of the internet, and I mean, it was just amazing. I do like Wreck-It Ralph. It is a pretty amazing film franchise, so yeah, very, very cool. Now, next question. These are the most questions asked by a single person, so get ready for this. These questions are all by Ito. Oh yeah, anyway, thank you Anthony Moore Wong for asking those questions. I really did enjoy answering. But yeah, next questions are by Ito. So thank you so much, Ito, for suggesting these or asking these questions to me. First question he asks is, where did you get the name Endcapcars? Now, I got the name Endcapcars back in the summer of 2020. Now, my whole name became Endcapcars because I was like a whole bunch of end caps of cars were being put up at my Walmart or my local Walmart. So I really wanted to get one because I've seen a lot of people have them. So I really wanted to get one. Of course, I was successful in getting one. I have it down in my basement. I have a few cars inside of it right now. Still very amazing. I'm actually really happy with having it. It's very nice. And my name just came Endcapcars because I was really trying to change it from TRG to something. It was really hard to think of a name, but Endcapcars is the one I went with. Actually, my dad came up with that name. I did not come up with it. I was trying to think of names, and he came up with probably the best name or best YouTube channel name that was for me, Endcapcars. That's because, of course, I love cars, and I really wanted Endcap, so he put those together, Endcapcars. Then he also asks, is Colorado Diecast only found in Colorado? Yes, Colorado Diecast is only found in Colorado. I don't know if they'll ever, like, put it, like, across the U.S. in different states. I mean, it is called Colorado Diecast, so it might only ever be in Colorado. They might, like, distribute it to other places of Colorado, but, yes, that's very amazing, but, yeah, I think it's only found in Colorado. I'm lucky to actually have a few, like, collectible stores that actually sell a lot of cars. I think there's about 2 that are only in Colorado and some other ones that could be found in other states, but, yeah, I really, like, I wish that they had more of these places all across the world. It'd be amazing if they did, but, you know, yeah. Then he also asked, will you ever show your face again? Of course, yeah, I'll always show my face. I probably won't show it as often, but I'll probably show it in some videos. I'm thinking about doing some different videos where I might show my face, or something like that, but, yeah, I will be showing my face in the future, but I just don't really know what videos I'll be showing it on. Then he also asks, will you react to my meme video coming out in a few months? Sure, yeah, I'll react to your meme video. I think it'll be pretty nice to react to it. Who knows, maybe I'll show my face on that video as like a reaction video. Yeah, of course, yeah, I can react to your video. I'll even comment it when I get the chance to. Then, yeah, he also asks, will you ever do gaming videos? Yes, I might not do gaming videos in the future since I don't really make too much gaming videos. Of course, I still play a lot of games from time to time. But I probably won't make any more gaming videos. I might make a gaming channel in the future. Not really sure. One of the few things I actually started doing when I was doing YouTube were gaming videos. So, yeah, but it's just pretty much been changed to reviews and stuff, and that is what I love to do. I don't think gaming videos is pretty much a thing I would want to do right now, but still, you know, I'd be up for doing gaming videos. I might do them later in the future. And then he also said, did any other YouTubers inspire you? Now, pretty much the only, or maybe a few YouTubers inspired me to make cars videos. Out of the whole YouTube, out of me making my whole entire channel and stuff, I really didn't get much inspiration from anyone. I don't think there was really anyone who gave me inspiration. I just came home one day with like a new gift and stuff, and I just really wanted to show it to people, so I decided to do it on YouTube, and that's pretty much what got me here right now. But, yeah, pretty much do cars videos, pretty much Aqua Strike and some other YouTubers who really kind of inspired me to make cars videos. But, yeah, and then he also asks, how long do you think you'll be doing YouTube videos? Now, that is a question I will probably not be able to answer, because I don't really know how long I'll be doing YouTube. Yeah, I really just don't know how long I'll be doing it. I might not stop for, like, a few years. There might be some breaks from time to time if I get a little tired of making them, but, you know, I love making YouTube videos. It's what I love to do. yeah, that's just kind of a hard question to answer. I don't really know what the future is gonna be like for me, so I don't know if I will keep doing YouTube videos or not from like 5 years from now. But yeah, and then he also asks, what is your favorite World Grand Prix racer? My favorite World Grand Prix racer has to be Rip Klitschkonski, which is the kind of like the other Francesco type next gen, same sort of car model. He's probably my favorite because he was the last one I got. I still remember the exact day I got him. Probably not the exact day, but I remember vividly how I got him. So yeah, he's probably my favorite racer just because I love the orange, red, and green on him. He just looks amazing. Then he also asks, who is your favorite Piston Cup racer? Now this one actually changes from time to time, but as of right now, my favorite Piston Cup racer's got to be either Hall Ingus or Ernie Gearson, because I am loving the Spearmint team because I got the Spearmint 3-pack with the Pity, my favorite Pity. And then the Retread team has always been a favorite of mine because I like the purple color, because I love the color purple. So, yeah, very amazing. Few more questions of his. He also asks, who is your least favorite World Grand Prix racer? Now, my least favorite World Grand Prix racer, okay, this one is kind of hard. I mean, I like all of the World Grand Prix racers. Out of everyone there is, I don't really know who my least favorite is out of those ones. I mean, I love all those racers, but probably, well, I really like all of them. I really do love all of them, but it's probably gonna have to be maybe just, maybe Nigel Gearsley or something like that, because, you know, he was just kind of way too common in my stores as a diecast, especially with, like, the Flames version, so that's probably what kind of led me to, like, kind of dislike him, but I don't think any of them are bad. Probably my least favorite would have to be Nigel Gearsley. Of course, I still love him. I love all the World Grand Prix racers, but for right now, he's probably going to be my least favorite just because of seeing him too many times in the store. Next question he asked is, do you like Miles Axelrod? Yeah, I like Miles Axelrod. I think he's a pretty cool villain for Cars 2. Very, very nice. I love his, like, variants. I love, like, his, like, little nature variant and stuff. Yeah, I think Miles Axelrod is pretty cool. Not the best villain, but I think he's still pretty nice. Then he also asks, who is your least favorite next gen? My least favorite next gen has to be Danny Suarez or Tim Trellis, just because they were just so common in my stores. I don't really like the colors of them either. I like all next gens, but those two are gonna have to be like my least favorite because they just look so plain, and yeah, they're just so plain that I just gotta make them my least favorite. Then he asks, do you like Hall Ingus? 100%, of course. I love Hall Ingus. He's always gonna be on like my top 5 favorite Piston Cup racers. So yes, I do like Hall Ingus. He's very amazing. Then he asks, what cars do you want to be released? Pretty much any of the canceled cars I want to be released. I mean, they canceled so many great cars. Mood Springs Pity, Damage Doc Hudson. They canceled numerous Maters. They canceled, like, numerous amazing cars. The, like, little statue. They just canceled the best cars. And I really think that they should release all the ones that they canceled. That's what I'm thinking. Then he asks, would you like Tokyo Mater in your collection? Yes, I would love Tokyo Mater in my collection. I only have the Tokyo Mater with oil stains, and I would love to have the Tokyo Mater in my collection. I really do like Tokyo Mater because he just looks amazing. So, yeah, I really, really want a Tokyo Mater in my collection. I think he'd make a great addition to it. Then he asks, am I asking too many questions? Yes, that is a little bit too many questions, but of course I loved answering them. Got me a lot of like variety, and you guys got to learn a lot more about me through those questions. So yes, there are a lot of questions, but I am really happy that you did ask them because you guys got to learn a lot more about me. Yeah, thank you so much, Ito, for asking those questions. Now let's get on to the rest of them. Next question is by Dreadful Dark, and he asks, totally from 2020, to now, how many cars do you have? From 2020 to now, well, last I checked, I had 240 something cars, and I just got like 10 more since Valentine's Day, so I probably have like 750, or like from the start of 2020, I probably had around 600 something cars, maybe 630, so I probably gained around like 100 cars last year, but yeah, I probably have around like 750 something cars. And then, yeah, that's the only question asked by Dreadful Dark. Thank you so much, Dreadful Dark, for asking those questions. Next questions are by Cars Diecast Reviewer, and he asks, what is your least favorite car from Mattel and the Cars movies? My least favorite car from Mattel is probably got to be Trainer Cruz Ramirez. I think that one is probably like a really bad diecast. I mean, that car was a peg warmer in my stores ever since it was released. It never went away. It just stayed on the shelves forever. So that's probably my least favorite car released from Mattel. Pretty much all the other ones are amazing. My least favorite character gotta be Cruz Ramirez. As I said in the last one, I think she's just kind of annoying. I really wish that she wasn't like the new Lightning McQueen and stuff like that. I really wish that Lightning McQueen didn't stop racing. But of course, the whole movie was pretty much just about Cruz. And pretty much about Cruz and Lightning, but a lot of it focused on Cruz. But yeah, Cruz has just got to be my least favorite character for right now. I'm just going to go ahead and move this guy over there so you guys can actually see him. Yeah, that was the only question asked by Cars Diecast Reviewer. So thank you so much, Cars Diecast Reviewer, for asking those questions. Next question is by Fernando Valdez, and he asks, what's your favorite Piston Cup racer? As I already said, my favorite Piston Cup racer's got to be Ernie Garrison or Hall Angus. Yeah, thank you so much, Fernando Valdez, for answering those questions to me. Yeah. Next question is by Francis Quintero, and he asks, who or what inspired you to do YouTube? I think I said this during Ito's questions, but no one really inspired me to do YouTube. People inspired me to make Cars videos, and that's pretty much just like Aqua Strike and some other ones. Disney Docket did not actually inspire me to make Cars. I think I started watching him back in 2018, so I didn't even know he was really a thing until then, but still, very, very amazing. Probably just no one really inspired me to make Cars videos. I mean, no. Aqua Strike inspired me to make Cars videos, but no one really inspired me to do YouTube. Yeah, of course, that is the first page done of questions, and now we're on to the final page, and it's most likely going to be more than 20 minutes. So, yeah, let's just get right into it. First question is by Solo Serial, and he asks, do you like TikTok, yes or no? And I think he also said, I personally hate it. Pretty much, I gotta say, I have to agree with him. I really, really dislike TikTok. I really don't like TikTok. I mean, it is literally changing people these days. Everyone is acting like TikTokers, and it's, like, really, really annoying to me. People just, like, don't act like themselves anymore. It has changed, like, many YouTubers. Like, they don't act like themselves anymore. Like, they don't act like their old selves. They act more modern, like, and they act more like they're TikTok famous and stuff like that. I really personally hate TikTok. Of course, any of my, if like, my friends do TikTok and stuff, I don't hate them, because, you know, like, they're my best friends and stuff, but, I really genuinely hate TikTok. I just really, really dislike it. I think it's like the worst thing ever to be made, in my opinion. But, yeah, I know a lot of people do like it, but me, I do not like TikTok. And plus, they really just have, like, the worst dances. They have so-called life hacks. But, yeah, I just really don't like TikTok. Next question's by The Brandon Show, and he asks, do you watch Nickelodeon? Yes, I do watch Nickelodeon. I love Nickelodeon. Probably some of my favorite shows, or, like, my two favorite shows on that's probably got to be, like, probably my favorite show out of all of it, SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. I've been watching SpongeBob ever since I was a little kid, along with Cars. Cars and SpongeBob both hold like a special place in my heart, and yeah, I just love Nickelodeon. I love SpongeBob. I love like the Loud House. That's a pretty good show, but I really like SpongeBob and Nickelodeon. It's just amazing. Yeah, that's the only question asked by the Brandon Show. So thank you so much, the Brandon Show, for asking that. Next question was asked by Disney Cars Maniac, and he asks, why is your name Endcapcars? As I said back in the summer, I was trying to get an Endcap out of Walmart, and then my dad came up with the perfect name since I like cars, and because I was trying to get Endcap Cars. So yeah, that's pretty much how I got the name Endcap Cars. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for that question. So thank you so much, Disney Cars Maniac, for asking that question. Next question is by Shrinking Matte Artist. He was on Instagram, and he asked me, what car are you still searching for? There are numerous cars I am still searching for. Many that are just going to be way too expensive that I'll probably never get in a very, very long time. I am searching for so many cars. There's like the no-stall hauler, vinyl toupee hauler. I'm like missing a whole bunch of cars. My collection is not even nearly to complete since I'm missing so many cars. But yeah, I'm just missing a lot of cars. I can't really name all of them, but I'm missing a lot. But yeah, thank you so much, Shrinking Matte Artist, for asking that question. Yeah, very, very amazing. Next question is by CC Cars Collector, and he was also from Instagram. Same with Shrinking Matte Artist, and he asked, what got you into cars? Pretty much just me watching the movie as a very, very little kid. It got me into collecting cars. To be honest, I wasn't the first one in my family to be collecting cars. My older brothers, before I was born, were actually kind of collecting cars, and a few of the cars that are in my collection actually used to be theirs. So, yeah, that's very cool. I mean, they pretty much kind of got me into cars. The movie got me into cars, so yeah, pretty much if I never saw the movie and if my siblings never got car diecasts, I probably wouldn't even be here right now. I'd probably be doing something else. But, yeah, thank you so much, CC Cars Collector, for asking that question. Very, very last question out of all of them. I know it's the end, but yeah, very last question asked by me, or questions, are by Holler Studios. And he asked his very first question, when is the first year you started collecting? Pretty much the first year I started collecting, probably myself, when I actually started wanting to get cars, probably 2008. Probably 2008, 2009, that's when I started actually being able to see stuff, and I was like, when I was really wanting to get cars, so probably just 2008 is when I started collecting cars. But if you're talking about, like, first diecast-wise to now, probably just 2006, 2005, because that's pretty much, like, when my older siblings were alive, so they, pretty much, if you are looking toward diecast-wise, first ever diecast was 2006, so I've pretty much been collecting since then, or out of all the cars that I've been collecting, the first one I got, or the first one that is in my collection, is from 2006. And then he also asked, what was your first car? I am pretty sure my first car was Lightning McQueen. I'm pretty sure that's like the first car for everyone, most people at least. I actually don't know the first car that my siblings got. I'll really have to find out, but I really actually don't know. It might have been Mater, could have been Lightning McQueen, it could have been someone from the first series of cars, so I don't actually really know. And then he also asks, sorry about that, something went down the wrong throat, wrong pipe actually. And then he asked, what is your most favorite car of your collection and why? Now, my most favorite car in my collection is actually kind of hard to figure out. I love a whole bunch of cars, but out of everyone I have right now, my favorite has got to be either between these guys. Piccolo Perry, the Spearmint Pity, Race Damage Mood Springs, or, yeah, pretty much Race Damage Mood Springs, Piccolo Perry, or Cousin Buford, because those are just, like, some of the best cars I have in my collection. I love all of the cars. They're all my favorites, but those got to be on, like, pretty much the top 3 list. They're probably just my favorite because they're just, like, so cool, so unique, and yeah, I just really like them. Out of, like, all the cars, probably gotta be, like, Race Damage Mood Springs. I love the haulers. I just love a lot of cars, but it's actually really kind of hard to decide. Next question he asks, what is your most rarest car of your collection, and how did you get it? Probably my most rare car is, actually, out of what I'm thinking, it might not be Race Damage Mood Springs. It might actually have to be my signed Sheriff from 2006. I actually did find a Sheriff from, like, the original Sheriff from 2006, and he was signed by the actor who played him, Michael Wallace. I really don't see any of that type of signed stuff on eBay, so it might be worth a lot of money. That might be my rarest car, and I actually got it at a collectible store. Like, I think the guy who was working there, or the owner of it, bought, like, a whole, like, collection of cars, and that one car was in it, and I got it for only $5. So that is a pretty amazing and lucky find. But I don't know, that might be my rarest. It might not be, but out of what I know, it's either him or Race Damage Mood Springs. And of course, I got Race Damage Mood Springs at Colorado Diecast for $9, I think. I think that's what it was. Maybe $10, I don't know. But yeah, next question he asks is, what is your most expensive collectible you have in your collection, and for how much did you get it? Collectible wise, probably Race Damage Mood Springs or the signed Sheriff, as I said. I don't really know the value of the Sheriff, but, like, the value of Race Damage Mood Springs, like $300. I got Race Damage Mood Springs for $9, and I got the signed Sheriff for only, like, $5, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, those shoes got to be probably my most expensive, and I pretty much got them for like $5 to $10. And then the very last question of the video that Holler Studios asked is, when and why you started YouTube, and are you satisfied as a YouTuber? Now, I started YouTube in April of 2016. I started YouTube right on Easter of 2016. I actually put most of my old videos on private. Kind of embarrassing. So, yeah, I really just, those videos are just pretty much, that's pretty much like when I first started YouTube. And then I started YouTube because I really just kind of felt like it. I really wanted to show the new thing I got. And what better way to do it than YouTube? So, yeah. And then he says, are you satisfied as a YouTuber? Yes, I am satisfied as a YouTuber. Of course, I wouldn't be here without any of you guys. If none of you guys ever watched my videos, I probably wouldn't even be here right now. And yeah, I am satisfied. 4,500 subscribers. I am really satisfied, and I am so thankful for all you guys, and I can't thank you guys enough for what you guys have done for me on my YouTube channel, and for loving my videos and all that stuff. It really means the world to me, so thank you guys so much. But yeah, that is it for the entire Q&A part 2 video. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys leave a like on this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!